Hi, it is iYikkam time again. So this afternoon I got a very interesting questions message to me, and the question is asking me to share or explain what do I mean by a person's body signature can be screened and know what is one practice. Okay, so I like to share with you this. This thing is very simple. It is a very scientific stuff. For example, an Olympic tennis player and a gymnast, the guy who plays gymnastics, a weightlifter and a boxer and a swimmer, if you analyze their body, you can see they all are trained differently. Okay, their muscle, their feature of their body are different because they are trained for doing different purpose. Okay, which is the field they are expert in. If they are a good swimmer, expert swimmer, then they train their body that way. Okay, a weightlifter, they train their body that way. Okay, now if you look at, say, for example, the body of, say, a Kyokushin karate fighter, a Western boxing fighter, okay, a judo professional in the Olympic, you can see all of these people have a different feature in their body. Okay. Even say in karate, if you look at, you compare the Kyokushin fighter and the Shotokan fighter, they are different. Okay, because their bodies train different way to support different type of momentum. Okay, this all apply. Okay, disregard of race, the nationality, or beginner or grandmaster or whatever. This all apply. Okay, it can be analyzed because this is physics stuff. Remember, in this world, there's always have a cause and the effect. If there's certain effect, there has to be have certain cause, and they are actually different. Guy who practice basketball is not going to get a body like a weightlifter. Okay, so that's how simple it is. Now, on short strike and long fist, there are different features in the body which can be screened. You look at the person, you know, is this a long strike, long fist expert, or this is a short strike expert? Because they are training, their body show the feature. Okay, you screen it. No. Now, anybody who know the 613-3, who be able to analyze their body and aware of their body in the 613-3, to their own level, they be able to analyze other people. This is not magic. This is scientific. Okay. So it is true that, like the guy who very good in tennis, they look at the player, they know what is going on. And a guy who never played tennis cannot bluff a person that he's an expert. And if the expert say you don't play tennis, sorry, take it. Okay, what's point to argue whatever one don't know? So that is what I mean by the body signature can be screened. 613-3 is a tools, analytical tools to be able to help one to analyze all the 6 core elements and 13 state. Depend on where you are. As soon as you attain or achieve that state, you'll be able to look at people and say, this is it, this is not, this is not, this is it, yes, no. All this thing. Okay? All this scientific. And I can share with you more. When I investigate into momentum impulse, okay, I have accelerometer, okay, with the XYZ coordinate. To analyze things, okay? And as we know today, with our technology, like people who play tennis, this is the tennis swing analyzer, okay? This is for golf. And this is the golf activity tracer. And this is for baseball. So, with today's IoT, which is I'm working with IoT, the healthcare IoT and whole bunch of stuff, you know, since I'm a designer, all of this actually can be analyzed, can be screened and analyzed, okay? So that's why, again, I never want to talk about grandmaster name, which grandmaster say what, or who thinks so, who believes so. I want to see data, okay? And obviously we have data today. And we know exactly what is going to cause what, okay? That is what I mean by body signature can be screened. It is pure scientific. And there's is a better way, okay, objective way, using a scientific base. 613.3 is a scientific thing, okay? It's not rely on, oh, I know this grandmaster because he's my father, so whatever my father said is the truth of the universe, okay? Oh, how can you say that I'm not a tennis player? Well, what to argue if you are not one? Don't argue, okay? Do you know what is a tennis player mean? What is the tennis player, this tennis player development in their body and the capability? If you don't, you don't, okay? So today is 2017. This is no longer villager in somewhere in China, rural area, 1840. We have all this IoT, we have all the trainers, tracker and sensor and all the data, accelerator, gyroscopes and all kinds of stuff, okay? You want momentum, we look at momentum. You want to have the brain wave, we look at the brain wave. So you say, well, I have internal art. I'll say, okay, let's analyze your brainwave content of the alpha, beta, delta, theta, those kind of thing, okay? And let's see. So this is an era of scientific. This is what exactly I mean by be able to screen people's body. People cannot BS thing anymore. And it makes no sense to argue like, you know, I'm not going to argue with my friend who play golf, who is good at golf. Because I have no idea what is golf. I can know Wing Chun, but I have no idea what is golf. If he said, Hendrik, you cannot play golf, I say, okay, you're right. Because that's what it is. He can screen me because he's a golf player. I'm not. So hopefully this share with you answer the questions, okay? It is plain simple. It has to be transparent, objective, scientific, and plain simple. There's no magic, and we don't have to live in some kinds of fantasy world or anything, okay? Or believe, I believe so, I think so. No, not believe or think so. All this data, okay? If you say you have accelerations or any kind of power and so forth, get the accelerometer, do the chart, get the gyroscope and so forth, do the torque and so forth measurement, do the impulse and so forth, right? It is this simple because this is 2017. So be careful, okay? we today cannot be as other people anymore because scientific technology is very strong today, okay?